This is part 7 story time about surviving a kidnapping, gang rape in Dubai, and that's not even the worst thing that happened to me. Let me talk to you about being in jail. The court, I think, eventually got fed up with me because I kept going down there to protest my innocence, to demand a fair hearing, to demand any sort of hearing, to request evidence. They admitted the evidence was missing, that they had no evidence against me, but, you know, men, powerful men, they weren't prepared to acknowledge that their legal system is completely flawed. So I think as a punishment, they eventually put me in jail, which they could have done at any point in the 2 years. And this is also standard in the UAE, that when you have a civil case against you, if you lose and they file execution against you, they are allowed to recover your assets. But this is only if the judge gives approval. And normally the judge only does this for serious cases. Like, for example, I have previously opened a case before against someone in Dubai. I've experienced the legal system because I've opened cases. I opened a case against a landlord who stole my deposit. And even though I won the case, we were denied execution because the judge said it was a small amount of money. So I won the case, but then I could never recover the money because the judge refused to issue an arrest warrant, travel ban, and a bank account freeze. So, and this is a clear-cut case where he had actually done what I said and he'd been notified about the case. But in my case, which is just a man making a false accusation, they came down on me like a ton of bricks. And I have no doubt that it's because I'm a woman, because I'm a white woman. And you read a lot about the Dubai porta potty parties and about how white women are fetishized and they like to degrade and humiliate women by making them eat feces. Well, I think this is the legal version of doing that. I think that for those of us that are there working and have jobs and businesses or are married and have kids, if there's an opportunity for the men in that country to humiliate and degrade women in a different way, they will do it. And this is a great way of doing that, by denying us our rights, by silencing us, by putting us in jail, taking away all of our money. And I could regale you with stories for hours of other people who've been through similar things to me. So yeah, jail. Holy crap. The stories that I heard in that place, I'm still traumatized, like years later. I have complex PTSD. I can only work part-time from home. Even thinking about, let's just say it's as bad as everybody says. Jail is as bad in Dubai as everybody says. The men's jail, apparently they have PlayStations and they can order food. For me, I was denied food for 3 days and I was told every day I was threatened with solitary confinement. They kept coming to me and saying, if you don't pay this money, we're going to put you in solitary. And I would say, I don't care. I'm not paying any further funds to this person. And there was a lot of, in the women's jail, there's no hot water, no towels, no sanitary products.